All right, so now we're going to continue with another example, which is, here we go. Gabby borrowed 3,600 to finance a TV at a rate 6.25% for 4.75 years. 4.75 years, which is basically 4 years and 9 months, or 4 3/4 of a year, because the 0.75 represents 3/4, and 3/4 of a year is 9 months. We must realize this as quickly as possible. All right, but this is fine because it's in years, and our rate is in years. It's always in years unless stated otherwise. All right, so this didn't say 6.25 per annum, but we can tell that it's years unless it's stated otherwise. And this is in years, so we're fine. How much interest will be paid? All right, so right off the bat, they want us to invoke the interest formula. So interest is equal to PRT. P in this case is 3,600 times rate, which is 6.25. All right, divide this by 100, of course. 0.0625 times time, which is 4.75. It's already in years, so that's great. We just put 4.75 right here. Equal, can't forget our best friend, our calculator, which is 3. Let's turn this on. 3,600 times 0.0625 times 4.75. All right, is that it? Yep. So now we have just the interest, which is $1,068.75. All right, good. What was the total paid? So she borrowed 3,600 to finance a TV that she must pay back at the end of 4.75 years. So it's an accumulation. Whenever they ask for total or accumulated amount, it's always the accumulation formula. So we proceed as such. A is equal to 3,600 multiplied by 1 plus, in our brackets we have interest rate, converted to decimal of course, times 4.75. And we put this in our calculator. So we're going to have 3,600 multiplied by bracket 1 plus bracket 0.0625 times 4.75. Boom, bang. And voila. So the accumulated amount at the end of 4 3/4 of a year is equal to we're done. Easy squeezy. Alright, so now we continue with some more examples. Matt deposited $900 into a growth account with an interest rate of 1.5% for 6 months only. So he deposited $900 into a growth account for 6 months only. What is the balance after 6 months? This is months. This is interest. So it's asking us, what is the balance after 6 months? That's one question. What's the interest? This INT here is interest. Similar to what we've been doing before. All right, so they want us to accumulate the 900 at 1.5% for 6 months. I'm pretty sure we can handle that. All right, so we're going to write it as such. A is equal to, which is our accumulated amount, principal multiplied by 1 plus decimal version of our percentage. We always do it mentally. 0.015 multiplied by, convert our months to years. All right, convert our months to years. We can do it. So that is going to be equal to a half, right? Because 6 months, let me write this 2 better. Because 6 months is half a year. And because the interest rate is in years, we must convert our time to years as well. So this 6 months is half a year. Close that bracket. This is equal to, get our calculator, 900 times bracket 1 plus bracket 0.015 times 0.5, close our brackets. This is the accumulated amount. All right, so that's a little bit of interest. Oh well, that is the reality. All right, so this is our accumulated amount after 6 months. Because the time period is the same, or the time periods are the same, to calculate our interest only, we can just subtract the principal from our accumulated amount. So the interest will be equal to 906.75 minus 900, which is equal to, let's just write here, 6.75. 6.75. If we want to confirm this, we can always use the formula PRT, which is going to be 900 times 0.015 times a half. Where's our calculator? This is going to be 900 times 0.015 times 0.5. 6.75. All right, because the time periods are the same, we can do the subtraction over here. Because the time periods are the same, we can do the subtraction over here. All right, so it's going to be 6.75. Yeah, that's pretty easy, right? Yeah, we can move on. How much interest is earned when $2.58 is invested at 5% for 4 years? Pretty straightforward. So we're going to have the interest, because they want only the interest is earned. How much interest is earned? They only want the interest. Is going to be the principal, which is $2.58 multiplied by the interest rate, converted to decimal of course, times 4. They did us a favor and had the years as years. So that's pretty clean, which is going to be equal to, get our calculator, 258 times the interest rate times the years. So the interest rate is going to be, if we round it up, it's going to be approximately equal to 0.52. All right. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. If we continue along that route, how much interest does a $9.66 investment earn at 10% per annum for 8 months? We have 8 months here. we need to convert it to years immediately. Like we know that, hey, this is months, we need to convert it to years immediately. So we divide it by 12. 8 divided by 12 is equal to 2/3, or 0.66666. Same thing. 0.666 all the way out. Alright, so that's what we want in years. Now to calculate the interest only, I is going to be equal to the principal, which is 9.66, multiplied by the interest rate, divide that by 100, multiply by 0.666, which is our 8 months represented as the years. So this is 2/3 of a year. This is 2/3 of a year. Alright, great. Get our calculator. 9.66 times 0.1 times 0.6666666. The interest earned is going to be 0.643 and a bunch of nines, which we can just round off to $0.64. Alright, so as we go along, these get easier. I'm moving faster. As you can see, it's just a upbeat momentum. I'm sure you're getting the hang of it. If you're not, don't hesitate to shoot us an email, write in the comments, let us know what you need. We're here for you to prepare you for your CXC exam. We're on a mission to bring Jamaica and the Caribbean to the distinction, the pass and the twos. Alright, that's our mission. J2T's mission is to bring Jamaica and the Caribbean to the distinction, 2s and 3s. We can do it. We want to eliminate this mathematics fear that's going on. And we can do it. Walk with us. We will guide you. J2T, stay tuned.